from the world of skills, careers, and employability, we now move to a conversation that celebrates passion, purpose, and the power of following one's dreams. Success is no longer defined by conventional career paths. It is defined by the courage to follow one's passion and transform it into purpose. Our next speaker is someone who has done exactly that, carving a unique identity through talent, dedication, and an inspiring journey. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Shreyasi Sen, an actress, a performer, and a true example of passion meeting perseverance. Can we all put our hands together? And this session will be moderated by Ms. Rifa Chabra. Rifa, requesting you to kindly step on stage. Let's welcome the ladies with a big hand. Come on, everybody. Well, over to you, Rifa.
Thank you. So, Shreyasi, welcome to ABP Desam's
Thank you so much for having
Smart
me.
at Conclave. She's a doctor, she's an actor, and she's got the best of both worlds, right? When did you complete your MBBS?
I completed in 2025.
And you have a film already out in February 2026.
Yes.
How long did it take to make the film? 3 years or something?
The
no?
film was shot over a span of 3 years almost. I mean, not just the shooting, in the post-production, and yeah, the whole process took about 3 years. So I was in college when I shot for the film. Then I finished my internship. I moved to Hyderabad. I started working at Apollo Hospital, Jubilee Hills, and the film released.
So she has done her MBBS, which is obviously not easy, and you're an actor now. How did you do it all together? Because being a doctor is definitely not easy. It's something a lot of us aspire to be. I did aspire to be a doctor once. How did you do it? How difficult was it?
It was difficult. There was a point of time where I told my mom that I should drop out of college. I can't do this. She said, no, you have to do it. And then I did it. Yeah, I mean, as cliche as it sounds, discipline and dedication and time management, all of that is there. But I think I am a multitasker by nature. I discovered that through the process. And I used to take breaks for exams, 2 months, 3 months of straight, nothing but studying. And I missed classes, so I did extra classes to cover up for that. So it was quite a journey, but I think, I mean, it taught me a lot about myself. So I'm very grateful for going through that.
So hard work does take you places. Now you're a Kolkata girl, right?
Yes, yes.
And she's playing a Telugu Ammai in
Yes.
Nilave.
Right.
And I've heard that the director, the music director, the actor, a lot of them are from Karimnagar, and you were recently there for your promotions and all of that.
Right.
How was that? How did the audiences receive the film? How was it?
I think the response we got in Karimnagar was overwhelming. Also, a lot of it was because so many people from the team are from there. But I'm very new to this field. It's just the beginning for me. And I'm new to Hyderabad, I'm new to the state of Telangana. And I think when I went to Karimnagar, that was just I think 3 or 4 days after the film released. And the welcome was, I mean, I loved it.
Okay, so it was your debut film.
My debut, right.
Do you intend to continue?
I do, yes.
So would you call yourself a full-time actor now or a full-time doctor?
I call myself a full-time actor who's also a doctor.
Okay, lovely. So now did you always want to be a doctor?
Yes, I did. I mean, I felt medicine felt like purpose since I was a kid, because I saw, like, I have some doctors in the family. I saw what it takes to be one, the kind of responsibility that medicine brings, the kind of respect that it brings, and how you can give back to society. I mean, I did deeply want that for myself. But again, that's where passion comes in, I think. I always had an interest, an inclination, a fascination towards cinema.
Did you like look up to someone who you wanted to be like?
Yeah.
Like an actor?
I used to look up to Aishwarya Rai a lot.
Okay.
I think she was so graceful, so brilliant. I was like, wish I could be something as close, a little bit. And yeah, a lot of movies. Bollywood played a big role. I was not so exposed to South cinema as a child back in Bengal. Bollywood played a huge role. But then again, I think a lot of people at some point desired to become an actor.
Okay. Now, we've watched a lot of films and we've watched a lot of medical procedures happening in these films, okay? What is the most absurd medical procedure that you've, watched someone carry out in a film that you say, I will sue you for doing this?
Giving anesthesia outside the OT. It doesn't happen.
Anything else?
I think the BP checking through just touching the pulse and saying the BP, the blood pressure, absurd.
Okay. Now, you do find time to, I realize that you're, serving your patients and you're, half the time when you're not in the hospital, you're probably shooting for do you have any upcoming projects?
Talking to a few, but it's not fixed yet. And also, I was working. I resigned practicing medicine right now because I want to pursue acting full time. So I'm taking a break from that. So I'm giving acting my full shot. So
what else do you do apart from that? Do you like watching? Do you like binge watching?
I do like binge watching. I also sing. I believe I sing fine, but I learned
singing. Why don't you sing something for us, like 2 lines?
Don't do that.
2 lines. Would you all want to hear her sing something? Just 2 lines.
I now have to think of a song.
Something on.
I cannot sing a song from my film because the songs are really really hard and Telugu.
No, anything. I think even Hindi or...
Okay, I'll just sing something from Ashiki too. Okay? तू ही मुझको बता दे चाहूँ मैं या ना अपने तो दिल का बता दे चाहूँ मैं या ना.
Amazing, lovely voice. Okay. Now, have you, since you're into acting now, was there any phase where, you had gone for auditions or something or faced any kind of rejection ever?
I'll tell you something interesting. I was never actually actively pursuing acting. So that this whole thing happened during COVID first, when for a year and a half there were online classes. So there was no physical attending college. So I was back in Bengal. And I was just sitting at home doing online classes and my mother said, why don't you do this beauty pageant? There was an advertisement on your newspaper. And I participated in that. And through that, I started getting modeling offers. And from there, Bengali cinema approached me first. And they asked me to sign a 2-film contract with them. But that did not work out, again, because the second wave of lockdown hit. And I came back to college. But by then, my pictures had circulated quite a bit through agencies. And then Nilavey happened. That's how they approached me. So no, not that I faced any rejection as such, because I was not actively going around productions or trying to pitch.
Okay, some failure in life, Even as a student.
Some failure, yeah, of course, like marks wise I might not have lived up to,
you're a young doctor, you're an actor. Was there
first year of college I didn't do very well in my first semester, and also because I came right out of home and I was in hostel and I wasn't being able to focus. The medicine, the course it's a huge jump from school, it's not just the biology that you study in school. So I didn't do very well and I felt like I'm not fit for this. Maybe this is not meant for me. But then
you pushed
took
through.
the bull by the horns.
Okay, now let's do like a quick rapid fire.
Okay.
Ready? You'll have to answer really quickly, okay? Stethoscope or spotlight?
Spotlight as of now.
What's more fulfilling, seeing a patient walk out fitter or the thunder of loud claps after your movie screening?
Both, cannot choose.
Okay, what's the fuel that keeps you awake when you're, working late?
Working late as in?
When you're working late, when you're shooting late, or when you're in the hospital, burning the midnight oil.
My passion towards cinema, my passion towards medicine. I am very, very passionate towards both.
Okay, one myth about practicing medicine that you'd like to break.
One myth about practicing medicine that I'd like to break. That medicine gives you a lot of money. It doesn't.
Okay, if your life were a web series, what would it be called?
If my life were a
Your
web
life
series,
were a web series.
it would just be called Daring.
Daring. Okay. One Tollywood star that you would like to act along with.
Oh, I've been saying this in every interview, Ramcharan sir.
Okay. I hope the message gets out. Now, one piece of advice to all of these youngsters sitting here. I'm sure a lot of them want to pursue different careers, but they all have certain aspirations and dreams in life. How did you achieve your goals? Some piece of advice for them.
I would say don't confine yourself. Just because you had one dream doesn't mean the dream cannot evolve. You can have multiple dreams. And also, I feel like your degree is not a cage, it's your foundation. Do not limit yourself. Go out there, do what you want to do. And eventually things will happen.
And what is your end goal?
My end goal?
Yeah.
My end goal is to become a superstar and also to have my own hospital someday and give back to people. Also, I don't want my parents to think that I wasted an MBBS seat. So.
Okay, that was amazing. It was amazing talking to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shreyasi, for that truly inspiring and heartfelt conversation. Your journey beautifully reminds us that when passion meets perseverance, it has the power to create purpose and a path that is uniquely our own. You have not only entertained audiences through your craft, but also motivated so many young girls here to believe in their dreams and follow them with confidence. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give her a big hand. Mr. Sudhakar Rao, can you please step on stage and felicitate our wonderful speaker? Mr. Nagesh is somehow missing. Everybody, let's put our hands together. Nagesh, you can also join us on stage, please. We were looking for you. Thank you so much, everybody.